witches and wizards, and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I made my own Deathly Hallows Wreath. I've been seeing these a lot on Pinterest, and I got so inspired to make my own, so that's what I did. This is what mine looks like. It has some moss, it has some little stones and pieces of bark, but you could do yours however you would like. All the supplies I got at the local craft store, and everything was pretty inexpensive, so let's get started. Here are the supplies that I got at the craft store. I got this 12-inch wreath that I thought looked really cool. I also got these fake leaves that were only $3, and also this little bag of moss. I picked up this wood stain at Walmart so that it would match the wreath. And this hemp cord I've actually had since high school, so I decided to use this as well. Then of course, here are my dowels. They were about 4 feet long when I got them. They were only 60 cents each at Walmart. I marked where I wanted each of them to be cut, and then my very nice boyfriend used the saw and cut them for me so that I could begin staining. I have my gloves, I have stain, my dowels, and some paper towels. I'm doing this on a garbage bag so that I'm not going to stain the garage floor. All I did was dip my paper towels into the stain and began painting it onto my dowels. When staining, you do want to make sure that you're in a good ventilated area because this stuff can give you a serious headache. I stained all of these dowels in the garage with the door open just a little bit to get some air in there. This is very important. Do this outside or in a room with an open window. Trust me. After about 5 minutes of letting the stain soak in, I just used a clean paper towel to take off all the excess so that the dowels didn't dry sticky. If you leave the stain on for too long, it will dry really goopy and sticky, and you just don't want that. And this clip is actually the next day, and yes, I'm wearing the same clothes. Do not judge me. All I did was lay out my dowels and my little wreath and started hot-gluing them all together so that I could get kind of an estimate of where things should go, and also help keep them in place while I was tying them together with my hemp cord. Then I began cutting and tying on my cord. This was really easy and just took a little bit of time to figure out exactly how to tie everything together. I tied each of the corners and then tied the wreath onto the dowels, and yeah. This is a really important part. You want to make sure that everything is secure so that when you hang it up, nothing will fall apart. Now, if you don't want to use cording, I think that you could get away with using some E6000 glue and you'd be alright, but I really wanted that Pinterest handmade look, so this is what I did. I started gluing things on before I realized that my camera had actually died, so that's why everything just kind of appeared in this next clip. I started gluing on my little fake leaves and my moss pieces after getting an idea of where I wanted to put everything. And then I got even more crafty and got some orchid bark that I use for my plants, and I thought that I could add little pieces of the tree bark onto my wreath. So that's what I did, because why not? I got even more orchid bark and made a huge mess on the floor and got to pick out all the big pieces that I liked. And then of course I was adding more moss because the moss was my favorite part. I sat here on the floor and glued things onto this wreath for like an hour. I was just in the zone being so glue happy and I was having so much fun. And I actually had to unplug my glue gun to stop myself from doing any more things because I just kept gluing stuff on. It was really addicting and it was really satisfying. Also, my camera died again after this clip. All I was doing was adding little stones that I had. They were just these little tiger eye stones. I thought that they would add a really good contrast against all the green and brown in the wreath. You can see the little tiger eye stones. They show up really good on camera, especially in the sunlight. They look so beautiful, and I am just so in love with this. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed making it, because really, this was so much fun. Thank you guys for letting me be able to make these videos for you. I have really loved doing this. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.